Hello, my name is Doodle, and guys, I stink. I'm the stinkiest chess player you've ever met. I'm very stinky at chess. And yesterday, we lost. Very bad loss against Anus. Anus whooped our butt. And, yeah. I'm gonna be switching someone up today, though. I'm gonna be playing on Focus Mode, which a friend showed me today that I can do, where it hides the rating of my opponent. And I think I keep psyching myself out because I'll queue up for a game, and I look at their rating. If it's above my rating, in my head, psychologically, it's a guaranteed loss. If they're lower rating than me, then I'm like, oh, it's a guaranteed win. I just want to completely remove that subconscious thought that I have that psychs me out before every game. And I'm just going to lock in. And I'm just going to play some 800 rated chess. Let's see who we're up against. Here we are against Good Zonch. Now, the layout does look a bit weirder, and I don't like that Where are the moves at? I don't like that it doesn't show the moves. I'll figure that out. But we'll be playing our London system. This is needed. This is a much needed setup because man am I bad. I might even move my camera. New camera position, guys. What do we think up here? Holy cow. Holy cow opening. Pushes his knight forward, I will just keep pushing. Yeah, let me know if you guys like the look of focus mode. If you don't like it, I know there's a plugin that you can download that it like keeps the same look of it, but it blocks the whatchamacallit. It blocks the rating of the opponent and I think their name. I think you can block as much as you want, but if this is really that ugly, if it's that fugly, let me know. I'll change it. I'll fold. I will. Do you tell me you don't like it? Me neither, man. Me neither. But we are locking in and we're winning some chess. I think we're rated 877 right now. We lost 12 elo yesterday after that loss against Anus. Anus cooked us. Anus was cooking. He was cooking up something for sure. Now pushes the bishop. I really should know what best move is against this. Is it bishop e2 to block the pin and possibly set up some double threats? Right now my knight doesn't have some great squares to go to. Like I'm not in a rush, but e2 would also help because I want a castle. So I might do that. Let's go e2. Hopefully castle soon. Now if e5 I take and I win a pawn. I'm winning that pawn with e5. And okay. He trades off a bishop for a knight. More than happy than that. So now, because my knight is no longer here, I no longer win a pawn. So I have to push back. And he'll most likely push this pawn. And maybe I could throw out a check. But then after there... Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably just move... I've definitely got to move this back. That's a no-brainer. Because if I take... Okay, he takes. Now that's interesting. Now that is super interesting. Because I have some checks. He also has a check, but I block. I guess if I check, then he blocks. He has 3 things he can block with. He has 4 things he can block with. So these checks don't really do too much. If he checks, I will go here. And if the queen trade, I will trade like that. This just gives me the ability to play c3 and force him to move his bishop again. Okay. I will go here. He trades the queens off. That's fine. He's got to trade the queens off. Yeah, because then he would just lose his bishop. I'm feeling fine here. I'd feel a lot better if I was castle. Now, if I go here, and they go there. I don't think I trap it because it's a4, and then probably a6, a5, they get out. So it's not really trapped. So maybe I just castle, try and get my rook on this open file before he can. Let's do that. I don't see what to do with that. I will throw out a check first. Let's check and then get the rook on the open file. That makes sense to me. Okay. And if I could even get a rook on this 7th file, that could be deadly. I'd like to claim it before he does, for sure. Faux show. Faux show. Okay, threatening my bishop. I might just move it back, honestly. I mean, this is a pretty brutal bishop pair that I've got. If I move my bishop back, he could push his pawn to block the diagonal. Could attack this solo pawn here. Kind of pins the rook to it. Yeah, I guess we can do that. If I go here, can he attack anything? Does he have any tactics? Any tactics? Maybe keeping up the tempo, attacking this. Then I don't know. Then maybe there. Kind of keeping these diagonals. I still have this diagonal and this diagonal. I like that this bishop is lined up with that. Yeah, let's just move it back. If he decides to go here, I'll just go here. And then I need to get this knight out. I need to connect my rooks. Okay. If he wants a rook trade, I'll make him do it into me, so that way I get the open file. Force him to do it. Hope you guys are doing great today. Today is also day 56. Didn't mention that. And we are almost, I think I mentioned this yesterday, but we're almost 100 rating above what we started at in the series, which is literally insane. Absolutely bewildering. It's pretty awesome. Okay, he does go for this move. Now, if I go here, he has there. Should be still very annoying. I would just kind of be dancing my bishops back and forth. I feel like there's something here. What if takes? Takes? Can't go there yet. I definitely don't want to do that, maybe. Maybe I attack it. If I attack this, maybe there, though. Bishop to h5. Pawn g6. But then if I go bishop to g4, then he'll just trade that off. And I get doubled up pawns. Doubled up pawns really killed me last game. Brutally killed me. And let's say I go here, but then there's g5. And after back to e3, he takes. Okay. It's just not terrible. I think I like that the best. Oh, I've also got some tactics here that I did not see until just now. If I trade the rooks, takes, then I can win this pawn. But then after takes, take, he's still got the open file. Let's do that. Let's win material. Let's win some material, shall we? Take the pawn. I'm assuming he'll trade, and then I'll trade this way, probably. Trade towards the center. It's a fundamental I've remembered. But here I'm up a pawn. Feeling good. Now, I want to get my rook on e1. Okay. He attacks that. I'm guessing this is probably the most solid move because he can't take. He can't take there because my knight defends it. And I'm attacking a hanging bishop. Let's say there. And then after there, maybe a4. Maybe I just trade it too. Let's do that. Knight to c4. Really trying to make sure I don't blunder anything. You always see it 2 seconds after you make the move. Always. Every time. Every time. I don't know how I feel about this camera spot. I feel like it felt so natural in like the center, kind of, but you guys will have to let me know. Okay, he takes my bishop that was on there. I'll take back. Maybe I take back this way, so that way I don't lose a pawn. I wonder if I take... Oh, this bishop is also not hanging. I don't know why I thought that was hanging. I'll take back that way, so that way I'm not hanging the pawn. Oh, but if I take... Maybe taking there was better. Let's say take... I think taking there was better. I think I missed something. I think if I took with the knight... Gotta move these. If he doesn't move those 2 pieces, I win a piece. Pretty sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure this was winning a piece. If I take, and then I take, win the piece. And I'm also attacking the bishop. Yep, that is a free piece. The one piece. The one piece is real. The one piece is real, guys. Let's see. Let's see. Guys, I also have a question. If you guys have made it this far into the video, what chess books do you guys read that you highly recommend for a kind of newer player such as myself? I've got this Gotham chess book, which is pretty good, but I kind of want a book more dedicated to like openings or end games mainly. I really struggle with end games, like pawn end games and pawn pushes. Those are the ones that I struggle the most in, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this is pretty nice too because he cannot defend this pawn, so I'll take that with check. Okay. Now let's look for checks here. I've checked there. I need a way to trade this off. Maybe f1 to try and play f2 after he takes. I'm not sure. I could go here defending the pawn and attacking this pawn, and then go f1, f2. Let's say here, maybe pushes. Maybe he pushes though. I don't know. I'm wondering how I could get my knight back. I think I like knight to b4. And then, but then if he pushes... Let's look at his weaknesses. These are weaknesses. How can I get there? One of these squares. Maybe check there. Let's free up these pawns. Let's get these pawns marching forward. Yep. I'll attack this. Maybe here. Now I win this pawn, right? He can't come back to defend that. My knight's defending the square. Okay. Maybe here, defending the pawn and attacking the pawn. Oh, but then after pushes. After pushes, maybe there and take, and then take. I'm really flubbing these pawns, aren't I? Maybe here to prevent that. Keep my knight solid there. I might march my king over, to be honest. Oh, but if I do, then this is hanging. This is tough. I gotta force a trade somewhere. Somewhere, at some point, I have to force a trade. Hmm. Getting his king very active. Maybe there takes... I have a check here. Let's throw out some checks. I do have some checks. Okay. I don't have another check here. He is now attacking this pawn as well. Let me just move back. Man, how do I get over there? You know what? Let's trade some pawns. I want to clear up this side. Oh, he doesn't take the pawn. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, well, now I'll take that. I don't know why I played that. Yeah. This is where I really struggle, is these end games, man. And I'm so scared to blunder something. I can go here, but then he just pushes. Oh, this also attacks the rook. It forks these two. If he goes here, I'll take the pawn. He could go there. Yeah. Just bring my rook over, I guess. Attack the rook. Attack and defend the pawn. I think I want to get my rook on the second rank. Defend this pawn. That way his rook can't come onto my second rank anymore. Just really bringing this pawn in. I'll eat this one. I need to get my knight and rook to work together. Very badly. There's a check. I'll go here. This kind of gives me incentive to bring this into the board, though. Yeah, if I go check, then he is there, and then check. Maybe I bring my king in. If check, he just takes it, huh? Well, he has to take it with his rook, actually. If he wants that, he has to trade off some pieces. Let's go here. Yeah, he has to trade his rook there. I can swing my knight onto that side of the board, I think. If he just starts pushing this, then I guess... If he takes, push, 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 out of the way. Oh yeah, I beat him. I beat him. I win this pawn race. I'll take that. I'll push this one. I'm smiling and giggling and laughing with joy because I'm going to win this game. Oh my gosh. Mouse slip. I think I'm fine. Holy mouse slip, though. Holy mouse slip. That was bad. There's a resign. Okay. Opponent was rated 834. That's kind of cool that I get to see it afterwards. Let's get out of focus mode here. Yeah. 834. I gained +7 rating. GG. Going to the review. Played like a 1450, 0 blunders, 3 misses. A lot of stuff that I could have taken, I guess. But let's dive in and see what we could have him improved on. These are fine. This is a mistake by my opponent. Right? Oh, I skipped way too far in. Okay, apparently you just tactically win a bishop. Huh. Okay, but let's go back to this. So he checks there. Oh, if he does any, like, if he tries to save his bishop, let's say he moves his bishop back, then I win the queen. I pin the queen. Cool. Very cool. Takes with bishop is a mistake. Oh, I see. I think I won that pawn back later anyways, so. E1. Wait. Why can you take that? Oh. E1 pins the pawn to my rook. He could have just taken that pawn. Very interesting. And miss. I mean, he had that for so long. That's brutal. Did I find best move there? I did. Look at that. He missed. Found best move. And this is where I win a piece. Some basic counting. And then you just keep going, and then, yeah. After I won the piece, it was basically over, but good thing I saw those misses. I didn't even see the pin on my pawn. He could have just taken that pawn. Because my pawn was pinned to my rook. Very cool. Very fun game. GG. We are back up to 884. 884. Working our way back up. Hopefully we can get back into the 890s. Maybe pushing into 900 territory. So very fun. Very cool. Well, thank you guys for watching day 55. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.